Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Uwe Games Guitars. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Uwe Rosenberg's Merkator. Alright everybody, welcome back. Going to be doing a solo round of Merkator. It is a 1-to-4 player game that takes about 45 to 90 minutes and it's for ages 14 and up. So on your travels throughout Europe, you collect and deliver goods to fulfill your contracts. Your rewards are additional, more lucrative contracts that can be used or sold. If you're efficient, you can also save back time which can be spent during other players' turns, not in a solo round, to join their travels and fulfill even more contracts. Who will be the player with the best trade network? Hopefully me, because I'm playing solo. So to do a solo game, there's really not that much different. You only have 17 turns, and you'll actually shuffle the 14-point, the 10-point, the 9-point, and the 8-point cards into a deck, and that's basically your solo deck. A couple of other rule changes is that whenever you buy a building, you're going to discard all of the bonus cards that are in the display, put them in the bottom of the bonus card pile, and then draw 4 more. Other than that, you are pretty much playing a normal round or normal game of Merkator. And then one last little change, there are some building cards that have a different picture of a person on there, and you just take those cards out, or you can leave them in, and if you draw them, you just discard it and just ignore them. So let me take you to the table here. This is the solo deck over here. It's the 8, the 9, the 10, and the 14 card all shuffled in the one deck, so you'll have 17 rounds. I like to keep track of my turn order with a black cube right here, because these are the 4 phases of each turn. And on the second phase, the travel, time management, take goods, and refill phase, you're going to draw one of these cards out here into the display. So you have your standard 2 through 10 with the 14, and you will just be drawing those. So the 8s, the 9s, and the 10s will be changing throughout the game, and it's also a timer. You also don't need the time trackers to be on the board because you're going to ignore the loss of goods phase that happens in a multiplayer game. And whenever you are to spend time, you'll just put it back here in the time tray. So my cards that I have are Danzig, Bohemia, Bohemia again, and Denmark. You still get your normal 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered contracts. And I randomly got a level 3 and a level 4 bonus card, which is Bohemia and the Dutch Republic. So I'm gonna be debating about going to Bohemia so I can get some fish oil as well as what Bohemia normally gives you, which is honestly nothing. It'll just repopulate the board some. I have a lot of saltpeter in all of my contracts, and going to Danzig would be pretty beneficial. I'm thinking of going to Sweden first because I have some iron or copper, and then I'll populate Danzig a little bit more so I could get some more saltpeter. So let me kind of dance around Danzig here. I will go to Sweden. I'm not buying buildings or bonus cards. So we're actually going to the travel, time management, drawing a card, and now I'm going out to Sweden. So I will take the resource, I will put that under iron. I'm actually gonna gain a time, and then out here we'll go cubes that are next to that city. So it'll go in Hamburg, Danzig, and Russia. And I have no business in Sweden, so that phase is done. The fulfilling contracts phase is done, and no one can accompany me, so now we are basically in round 2. The solo game of this goes really fast. I kind of want to populate that one more time. Fish oil if I complete the Denmark one. So let me go to Russia. Still have to follow the normal rules where if there's 2 or more, one of them has to at least go to each of them, and then the rest you can decide. I'm not gaining or losing any time. Forgot to draw out my card there. So now Danzig will get populated. So will Sweden. And I think those are the only 2. I do not gain or lose any time being in Russia. And I have no contracts to fulfill in Russia. So now I am on Round 3, I'm not investing or buying anything that I can think of right now. So we're going to phase 2 of round 3. Let's go to Danzig. So I will earn those right there. I will actually gain a time. And now these connecting cities will get their corresponding cubes. Danzig gets it, not Danzig, Hamburg gets one. Got my time. I have no business in Danzig right now. So now we'll go to the next phase. I'm not investing or buying. So now we're going into the travel phase of this. Okay, so Bohemia, I am earning a time. Anything with 3 or more resources is going to get an additional resource, which is only Hamburg. And now I have 2 businesses, 2 contracts in Bohemia. I can fulfill this with 1 saltpeter, which will give me a level 4 contract. And now I'm going to solve this one with the copper, which I'll use for my resource board, and then another saltpeter, which will give me a level 5. And since I was in Bohemia, I actually get 2 fish oil because of my bonus card there. Which helps me because now I have a contract with fish oil. So going to England would probably help me. So Canna Company. So now we're back to this phase. Selling a level 2 seems dumb. Denmark would be nice. Hamburg. I could go to Hamburg. Let's do that. So I'm going to sell my level 3 contract. Yeah, just my level 3. So I'll discard. Get this Denmark bonus. I drew the wrong one. So I got rid of 3 and bought a level 3. We're now in the travel phase here. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Hamburg would be nice. So I'd actually earn 2 time. Every city around it would get populated. I don't have any bonuses in Hamburg, but I can use my supply board over here to get rid of the coal and the citrus fruit to get that contract. And now I have a reason to go to the Dutch Republic other than just getting a bonus. So fulfilling contracts. I already did my Hamburg. So now we're going back to level 1. 4. I'll get rid of a 4. I should have bought that before, but now I have that bonus card. So anytime I go to Hamburg now, I'll also get saltpeter, which is helping me with these quests here. So now we're going to the next travel phase. Going to Danzig, I need some coal. Sweden, I need to go to Sweden. So copper, and iron right there. I would get a time. I do have a 4-to-1 trade on time as well. But I have no business over here in Sweden other than getting resources. So now we're on the next one here. I'm not buying or investing any buildings. That's the last level 8 card. Going to the Dutch Republic would be good because I have everything I need and I'd also get some additional livestock. So the Dutch Republic, calf scan and a vegetable. I would actually earn a time. And now all these areas would be getting cubes. And in the Dutch Republic, I have a grain, which I might as well use this board here. A grain, a musket, and a copper. To fulfill that, they get me a level 6. Now I have business in Sweden. I just need the coal to go there. I am in the Dutch Republic. I should have earned my livestock first. 2 livestock there. Got my level 6. Fulfilled my contract. We are done. On to this next stage. Those bonus cards are a lot. So this might be worth it. So I could get rid of, I'm going to think about that later. So this Sweden one I got might actually be sold for 2 of these bonus cards. Let me buy 1 there. I don't want that one. So now I have 2 Newfoundland. So I have a reason to go to Newfoundland. First level 9 card is out. I have a vegetable. I have fish oil. I don't have coal, but I could do a 4-to-1 trade. Going to Danzig. So let's go to Danzig. So Danzig, I would actually earn a time. Now all these resources will populate. So now I'm doing this. Danzig, I have a vegetable, so I would earn a level 3 in Russia. And this other one, I have a fish oil. I don't have a coal, but I'm going to do a 4-to-1 trade on my time for the coal. And then I do have an iron, so now I get a level 6. So now I have more reason to go to Hamburg. And that was this one. So we're back in the investment phase. Some cards I need to get rid of. France is not really an area I'm going for. Newfoundland would be nice if I need to solve a level 4 contract to get the Newfoundland one. So if I go to Bohemia, I do have a copper and a saltpeter. So we're going to go to the travel phase. Bohemia would actually give me a time back. Bohemia, anything that has 3 or more will get a resource. Right now it's only Hamburg and Russia. In Bohemia, I can get rid of a copper and a saltpeter. In Bohemia, I actually earn 2 fish oil. So I got rid of my copper and my saltpeter. That'll give me a level 5. Oh, in Newfoundland. I should have sold these. I was actually going to sell these 2 to get this 10 card right here. Sorry, I kind of did that between rounds. So I'll get 1 point per bonus card. So right now that's 6 points. So I fulfilled that contract. Now we're back to the investment phase. So I bought a building. All the bonus cards get tossed. You draw out more. So now I do have to invest in one of these. Damn, an expensive one. I like going to Bohemia. Denmark. Give me ham, which I'm not using right now. Italy is calfskin, which could come into play later. So I could invest this 3 card into Italy. Now this is on the board. Put another bonus out there. I believe I'm going to Newfoundland this time. So in the travel phase, draw out a 9 card. I'm going to Newfoundland, so I have to get rid of 3 time. And anything, all of them get a resource. So we'll go in a circle here. That's the beauty of Newfoundland. And in Newfoundland, my level 5 is wine. I will use my supply board there to get a level 6. And now I have 2 in Denmark. Oh, whenever I'm in Newfoundland, I actually get 2 iron and 2 muskets. So that was another reason for going to Newfoundland. So now I have to invest again. Bohemia, what about this? For 6. For 6. I'm just getting those, basically just to get more bonus cards for more points at the end of the game. Okay. All right. So now I have 3 level 5s and 1 level 6 contract. Denmark would be nice if I actually had the stuff for it. So I need to do a little bit of gathering here. I could do it for the 1 trade for the saltpeter. So let's go to England, get some coal. That'll actually up here, there. And since I'm in England, I don't get anything. Wow. Okay. So no business in England. I don't have to invest or buy any buildings. We're going to the next phase. This is the last level 9 card. I do have coal, I do have iron. I don't have saltpeter, but I could do a 4-1 trade for it. 4-1 trade for it. If I go to Denmark. Let's do this first. Let's go to Spain. Pay my time. Only those 2. I earn those. Since I'm in Spain, I still don't get anything in Spain. So now we're back to the next phase. I'm not investing. A level 10 is out. What would really help is hitting Denmark here. So Denmark would give me a time. Now anything that has 2 or more will get more. So I guess a good way to remember is that if you see something with only 2 and 2 or more gets 1, you did something wrong. So in Denmark, I do have a spice, a citrus, and a fish oil. So that'll get me a level 7. Sorry, I'm in Denmark. 2 grain. And then 2 ham. What a ham, what a ham. And then also in Denmark, I can do saltpeter. I have coal and I have iron. And I'm actually going to do a 4-1 trade of grain to get that. So that would give me another level 6. And that was this one. So now I do have to invest. Spain and 3 identical weapons. What do I get in Spain if I go to Spain? Nothing right now. I'm actually going to get rid of Spain, $7 for a 3 and a 4. But this 4, England 4. So now we're here. Another level 10 card is out. I need to get more time. If I go to Danzig, I do have fish oil, I do have coal, and I do have iron. And that'll actually give me a time. Okay, Danzig, I will turn that into a saltpeter. I will get a time. Going to Danzig also, oh wow, doesn't give me anything. I thought I had one. So now all these will get corresponding cubes. And in Danzig, I have a fish oil, a coal, and iron. So that'll get me a level 6. And I think here I'm going to invest. This is a level 5. I'm just going to lose 1. Do a copper and Danzig. If you can see that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at least I have 12 points. So here we go. A couple more level 10 cards. I'm going to Newfoundland for my 3 time. Every area gets a resource, so let's just go around the world here, literally. So in Newfoundland, 2 vegetables. Oh, I thought I had a... Oh, in Newfoundland, I will get 2 muskets. I will also get 2 iron. I was close, so I'll get rid of a wine. That'll be a 4-to-1 trade for the wine. That'll get me a level 6. 2 livestock in Newfoundland, which will get me another level 7. I thought I got something else in Newfoundland. Okay. So that is it. I have to invest. Food. Okay. So for 12 bucks, I can do these 2. That's $12. I'm going to get the orphanage. So half a point per cube with food. So I bought a building. So technically this one, oh, they're just going to stay out because of the last 4. So we'll go here. That's the last level 10 card. I already spent all my time. I kind of want to get all the food there. Muskets and livestock. So I could go, but I can't go back to Newfoundland. Oh, the decisions. That's just straight food if I get it. So let's go to France. Let's just load up on plums right there. I have no business in France other than maybe getting a bonus. No bonus. So I'm not building or investing. We are in the last round here. I could just go get a bunch of ham. I have nothing to solve anywhere that I would like to go. So let's just go up here to Russia. Put everything in ham, except for that one that has to go in fish oil. And I would technically put the cubes out. And I didn't do any of those. So that is it. So now 5 contracts placed in here score full victory points. The rest score half victory points. And then you'll score your buildings. So all the bonus cards don't count, and neither do any time tokens. So right here I have 13 plus 5 is 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 6 is 29. So 29 there, and $10 per bonus card. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41. And now per cube with food, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51. I think I scored 51 points right there. And they say in the solo game, scoring, listen to this, benchmarks is 55 points for beginners. So I got 51. I didn't quite make the benchmark on the beginner score. But I think this is the 3rd time that I've played solo. It runs pretty smoothly. It's very fun, easy to set up. It's almost kind of Newsfjord-ish on setup, real quick and easy. Probably the biggest pain in the butt is opening these from the bags that I have them in and putting them out here. They actually go in little holes in the board. and the board is not one piece. That is how you play Merkator solo. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. It's kind of hard to get a hold of because it's out of print, but hopefully they will reprint it because it is a very unique game that he has made, and there isn't another one like it that he's made. So, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.